So today video I'm going to show you on how to fix this problem, which is telling failed to match Warmboot with fuses. If you continue, sleep won't work. So this happens after I've updated my sysname into the latest firmware. So usually when I'm trying to update from the sysname, the firmware, so it doesn't disturb the MUNAN firmware. So whenever you try to reboot the switch or update my custom firmware to the latest version, so it doesn't work at all. What I can do from here is I can launch my sysname, so I can reboot my Nintendo Switch into official firmware without any problem. This issue is only whenever I try to launch into a custom firmware, which is from my MUNAN. So I'm going to show you my firmware first, which is, as you can see, this is the latest firmware that we are having right now, which is 20.3.0. So to fix these issues, it's really simple actually. All you have to do is you need to replace the Warmboot underscore Mariko. Before that, we're going to reboot our switch. Alright, so I'm choose restart here, and it will enter into the Hackty menu. So what next you need to do is you need to connect your Nintendo Switch into your PC. So I'm going to choose tools and then use USB tools and select SD card. So this will help you guys to connect your Switch to your PC without needing to remove your memory card in order to connect your SD card to your PC. So you just need to plug in your USB cable to your Nintendo Switch. So let's move to my PC and I'll show you what you need to do in order to get rid of the Warmboot issues. So as you can see here, this is the root of my memory card. So if you see carefully here, you will find there's the folder which is called as the Warmboot underscore Mariko. So this is what we need to replace it from the older bin version into the latest bin version. So what you need to do is you need to download and get the files in the description box down below, which is it will bring you guys to the links there. You just need to download the Warmboot underscore Mariko version 15.bin. So you need to get that files, and then after you have get the files, you need to extract it onto your desktop or anywhere you guys like. Now what you need to do next is you need to copy the folders, which is Warmboot underscore Mariko, and just copy this folder, and then you just need to pass it onto the root of your SD card. So that will replace, or that will copy the new Mariko.bin files into our Nintendo Switch. Alright, so once we have copied the folder, now we may disconnect our USB cable from our Nintendo Switch. So now we can tap and choose close. Now hit close once again, and now we can try to launch into a custom firmware. So I'm going to choose launch here, and then I will choose custom firmware from MUMMC. So it should boot your Nintendo Switch directly to the custom firmware without the Warmboot error. As you can see here, now it already entered the custom firmware. Alright, so we can see the Nintendo Switch logo here, which means that my Switch is entering into the custom firmware modes.